Alright, let's try and get the stream started then. Good to see you've appeared, James. That's always nice to see people in the chat, especially familiar faces. Yeah, finally got channel points and such. Now you can more effectively ruin my game. It's all we've ever wanted, I'm sure. Anyway, let's get this set up. Noita, there we go. That should be sharing the game. Yeah, it looks to be about right. I'll turn off the chat box, I have in-game one. Because otherwise we're just going to be seeing a bunch of numbers everywhere. My day's been good. How about yourself? You been all good? And there's not much going on with me. I have got one of my uni assignments done yet again, so I've got 2 weeks to make a game now, which will be fun. I mean, you say your day's just started. I got out of bed maybe 3 hours ago, so I'm quite late at getting up. I get up around 1 o'clock usually. At least on weekends. I guess a bit earlier otherwise. Yeah, if you look into the channel points, you should be able to redeem fancy Noita stuff if you want to spawn a bomb, or enemies, or all sorts. It's up to you when you do it. You can wait for the right moment, or you can just spam it. I've set it so there's a minute's cooldown, so you can't get everything going too quickly. You've spawned a wand, but it's... Ah, there it is. Never mind, found a wand. Yep, that looks to be a wand. It's a pretty good one actually. That'll definitely help against Steve if we get him annoyed at some point. Yeah, there's definitely things you can pick which will be a lot more beneficial to me than others. For example, spawning a bunch of enemies around me, some would say is a bit mean. It is potentially, though, if I am powerful enough, a good source of extra money. So, it really depends how you want to try and use it. I mean, right now it would definitely be me. I'm not very powerful at all. There's definitely pros and cons to various things. Except for maybe the spawn potion. I doubt it's ever going to spawn a potion which doesn't immediately break open. Although maybe if I'm quick enough I could grab a potion and get myself something interesting. The spawn chest one, by the way, not always a good one. It can spawn a mimic, which if I'm not careful will just try and eat me. Although I do think the chest pools of what you can actually get out of them has been changed, 'cause I was messing around with stuff last night making sure it all worked. And I found a health refresh in a chest. That wasn't one which spawned in or anything, that was just a regular chest, so I'm not entirely sure what's in there now. Yeah, the mimic chests are horrible. You get your hopes up thinking, oh yeah, finally I can get something good. Then you just get your face munched a little bit. Then there's other times where it's just massively obvious. Oh, that's an interesting looking spell. I don't think I've come across that before. Is that short range homing? When we've got to remove grounds. That's fine, I can deal with that. I'm not sure how much we do. I think it might have been lowered. It's short range homing. I will take that. Short range homing is very nice. Basically just slightly better accuracy. Can I get him? Yeah, we can. Yeah, various things could go wrong with channel points, various things could go right. It's up to everyone in the Twitch chat to decide whether they want to be nice to me or not. So, that'll be fun. I do enjoy the chaos of it. Wanting to get channel points for a long time, just so I can do this. So I am hoping it's as fun as I'm hoping it isn't just boring after maybe an hour. Although it does somewhat rely on people actually appearing, and so far it is just us two here. So I guess you're the one who's currently holding the threat of dropping enemies or bombs over me. So I've made the rewards somewhat cheap, they're not completely free or anything. But they are fairly cheap as far as things go. I mean, I'm not your slave, I'm an unpaid intern, let's say. Although potentially paid because I can't turn the ads off for channel. Oh, and you've dropped a bomb. That bomb was more than fine, I was already going away from it. One thing you will need to try and use though is the fact you're going to have a slight delay. Ah, hey few. Good to see you. This all seems to be working as I hoped, which is nice. I mean, what isn't so nice is the fact you're now able to spawn enemies and such on me, but I can deal with that. Now where was this shop? Was it down here, I believe? I can't remember, I may have just gone past it at some point. No, it is here. I found it again. From here, what I'd like is teleport bolt. I'd quite like freezing charge. Which means I now need to go find even more money. Oh, but there is cheese about the place. Which I will never turn down a good cheese vote. Oh, the game was not happy for a second there. Might go back to the store. Actually, yeah, there's speed up, isn't there? I should get speed up in case we get black holes. It's not what you're pointing out apparently, but I will take it. Speed up's always a good thing. Do you want me to share your wand you've currently got on stream with you, so I can show Cheems what you've somehow gotten yourself? Or you want me to just have a look at it later, or what are you wanting? Because I could just bring this up on stream if you want. It wouldn't be the best quality, but I could. Just look at it later then. Ah no, sadly not. I don't think the spells in the shop that appears between floors actually can give you free spells. I think the spells in there actually float. Just don't have edges I'm going to say no to. That does not seem like a good idea. Let's get us some more money if we can. Okay, I'll have a quick look. I'm going to trust you not to redeem a bunch of point rewards while I check. Because otherwise they're all going to happen at the same time. Which I'm not wanting. What on earth is that monstrosity of a wand you've made? Why have you got chaotic path on it? Why would you do that to yourself, Yuke? I understand that it is fun having chaotic path, but it's not. Oh, it's not good, I say. But I've gotten distracted because look what I just found. What on earth are the chances of finding this? This is brilliant. Look at that. Still got more gold to take out. Yeah, I am happy I found this. Need the bag anymore, but that's enough gold. I'm more than happy to just go through. Do we want the health pickup just yet? Potentially. I'd actually like a good base one because I've got plenty of stuff going for me right now. Oh, healthy rain. Yeah, I'll avoid the health pickup for now then. Might take... Do I want chain bolts? Short range homing I'm not going to be using for a long time, that's fine. Speed up I could use, potentially. Freezing charge. I grab this multicast. It's not the best multicast, but it'll certainly do its job. Grab a light. Light I'll be using later on, I'd imagine. But if I'm thinking about this correctly, can I just do this? That only fires with one of them. Damn. I can do something like this. That's not best. Drill bouncing burst double spell. Potentially. Oh, potion rain. I am concerned I'm going to float for a short while. Made a real mess of this shop. I've not really helped. But yeah, this is not looking great. I should try and get through here. I do like projectile duplication. Wait, Poly's flammable now. I swear it never used to be. Oh, I'll need to test that out. I've got bombs. Let's see. Doesn't look very flammable, I'll be honest. And from in here, Angry Ghost. I love Angry Ghost. Can we break Angry Ghost again? Let's see. This is our quickest wand. I'll do this very briefly. If I do that, Angry Ghost is now copying it, and there we go, we've broken Angry Ghost yet again. They haven't fixed Angry Ghost, I don't know why they haven't. I'm not going to do your spell wrap, Fuke, I'm sorry. From in here, we need one teleport wand so we can keep the trigger. Okay, I guess put that there. It's a decent enough wand I'm willing to keep. Teleport, then I've got these. I mean, there's polymorph. I'm willing to touch accelerate here and such. Thing is, it's with Holy Carpenter only water that turns into the alcohol, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see if I can get this aimed correctly. There we go. I love this. This is cheating. It's definitely cheating. Now just chucking dynamite at stuff. I love Angry Ghost, he's so broken. Like, get a single black hole, that's him gossing you through to a parallel world. No issue. Like, I don't know why Angry Ghost exists. I found out that he's broken by accident once, and I've just used him in the same way ever since. Like, why would you not just copy infinite spells with an empty wand? If you get one which is quick enough as well, it just... Ooh, that's a lovely wand. If you get one that's quick enough, it will just do it at whatever that speed is without any delays. For example, if you manage to get a nuke, you get a minigun of just nukes. Yeah, you can stack the ghosts. Then they'll infinitely copy each other's projectile. One thing that can go wrong occasionally though is, I believe once when I tried to break Angry Ghost, he wasn't the happiest because I'd gotten a spawn flies wand. I was trying to mess with it, see if it was any good, but then he refused to do anything other than spawn flies because they're technically a projectile. That was just a bit boring. Yeah, Angry Ghost. This is possibly the thing that carries my run. Got a digging bolt. We don't need digging bolt, do we? It's a decent wand. Honestly thinking this one's better. Slightly less mana charge speed, but it does have reduced spread and such. Oh, you've given me another wand. Summon the hollow egg. So it's an egg within an egg within an egg, etc, etc. I mean, I've got to fire it at least once, don't I? Why did it explode? Explosive spells, that's why. I can just chuck eggs at people then, and that works. I think what my rule is, or what my rule's going to be with the spawn wands thing, is I will have to take that wand. It's only going to apply to the most recent wand you've spawned in though, so potentially just this last slot will always be a spawn wands wand. It's copying there, is that teleporting attack? That guy. It is. I mean, if you don't like my current wand I'm using, you just have to give me a new one, and we'll get a fancy new wand. It's always going to be that. He spawned a new one, I believe. This is it. Okay, firebolt this time. Let's give this a shot. Okay, potentially what I should do, if that's going to be what I am doing, is next time I die I'll need to change it so it tells me. What healthy rain. Guys are being so kind to me today. You're also trying to bomb me, but that's hardly here nor there, is it? Well, that should be enough bombs, I think. What do you reckon? Just drop a few extra, just to be safe. Oh, Angry Ghost, I love you. You are entirely broken, and you should be. Probably need a better actually. There we go. He's now copying a different spell. Having copied the Firebolt, that's definitely something we could do. Firebolt's got an arc to it. I fire this until he starts firing it. Wait, how do I do that? You mean breaking the person, or what do you mean? You mean completely breaking the Angry Ghost? All you do is you have an empty wand, so there's no more new thing to copy. Because what he does is he copies the last projectile he's seen near him, and he fires it when you fire a spell. So for instance, if I want him to now shoot magic arrows, he'll now shoot magic arrows alongside me. If I want him to shoot bouncing bursts, he now shoots bouncing bursts. However, there is no spell in this one, so he doesn't know what to copy, so he'll just continually fire the last thing he did. If you get it with black holes as well, it somehow manages to break how the speed works, and you'll just have insanely fast black holes, regardless of whether they have any extra speed added in. It's just amazing. Also, there's a few too many of those guys up there. This isn't great. Can I get him to copy magic arrow at all, because there's too many of these bouncing bursts around and I think I need extra damage at this point. Oh, I hate it when he copies bouncing burst, I don't know why I let him. Ice Age, that could have been bad, I wasn't paying enough attention. And I'm now on fire. I need to be more careful, but I hate these little things that appear. Well, I think that's him now copying magic arrow. There we go. The sound will get a little on the annoying side, but as long as you're happy enough dealing with it, and I am, then yeah, he's totally broken, I suppose. I love it. Oh, that's why there were so many of these little hornet things. I might just run. Oh, never mind, I've been given tentacles. Let's just tentacle everything. Oh, I love you, angry ghost. I love you so much. This ghost should not be able to do this, should he? Wait, what are you... Oh no, I've looked at what you're trying to do. One thing I will mention is if you spawn a bomb while I'm using this, the ghost will then just summon bombs. Possibly shouldn't have mentioned that, but potentially it's something you'll want to try and mess with me doing. Yeah, tentacles go through the shield, so this is more than doable. Look at it. That's madness. But yeah, I will just copy any projectile that comes close. Okay, still copy tentacles. Good thing about tentacles though, is even when they're fired out of the angry ghost, they still copy from you. Or that's their origin point. It's a bizarre thing, this ghost. Tentacles are very powerful for me to have copied. Just need to hope it stays that way. Ah, you've got a little homunculus. I wonder if he'll actually be able to do anything useful. No, we got another chest. Oh no. What have we made? I think I've murdered my own homunculus. I am sorry about that, but we did get a damage plus summon egg. Does my rule I made for myself apply? Where I need to take the wand? I don't know if it does. I think this is just going to be spawn wands in my final slot. So this one I guess will replace bouncing burst. Oh, oh no, you've gotten rid of my tentacles. How dare you? You've ruined everyone's fun. Oh, you've done a hydrate. Okay, I will have a quick drink then. I will keep forgetting to do that if you don't remind me. Hardly great, I should be remembering to hydrate just on my own. But I've got terrible memory and not the best self-preservation skills, so... Can we get this? We can. Burning Trail. Burning Trail, I don't think's ever all that useful. It's different to Fire Trail though. Don't entirely know. I want to drop a bomb. This is a terrible place to do it. I can get my ghost clipped into a train above me. Can you spawn the bomb above? No, I think that only applies with TNT. Oh, I guess I'll be ignoring that one. I don't need a bomb, no. Did I get rid of the bomb? How How did I even manage that last time? I don't think I can, to be honest. I think we just got bombs. Well, bombs it is. You need to copy another enemy's projectile, would be my guess. And while we are here, we might as well. Like, let's get one of these fungal shifts happening. Oh, you've done another hydrate, oh boy. You're gonna end up drowning me at this rate. Oh, you're mean. How could you? Word Invisibilium. Okay. That's something turned into Invisibilium, or is Invisibilium gone? I think that's something turned into. Now, how would I get him? My ghost's currently throwing bombs. I can land a couple bombs, potentially, at the moment. Bombs aren't the most accurate of things, though. You know, I'll leave you alone, Cheems. You're fine up here. I will grab this extra health. And oh, we've got farms. How brilliant. You can't just make me hydrate constantly. It's my one concern when I put it as a points reward. That is why it isn't free for just reminding me. Oh, I'm now copying balls of asses. Oh no, this could go horrifically wrong, couldn't it? Give me tentacles again, there we go. That's safe. I don't like all this fire. I do like tentacles. Tentacles are very nice. Don't throw me out, please. I've got another chest. This one looks like it had legs, so now got the leg mutation, should we want it? I mean, it barely appears, I guess we have to, don't we? It's terrible, yeah. I hate it, with a passion. It can be alright at times, though. Oh no. Oh no. I did not notice what was going on. Yeah, this is worrying. I'm gonna run. Can't get rid of him. We'll end up doing all sorts of stuff like dropping bombs. No, I need to run. Run away. Yeah, the rat's not the best way to get me murdered. I'm not going to lie. However, I think it might have been just enough of a distraction. How do I get up? I've got the leggy mutation, I can't move anywhere. Okay, I almost got my way around. No, not it, almost. I've got 1 health. Okay, you know what, I've got a plan. This is a terrible plan. Why? It's because I was wet. I'm just dying. Well, it was a plan. I hate those legs so much. I don't know why I took them. But I did have a plan. That is definitely a thing I had. It was looking like a pretty nice run as well. Getting angry goes that early on. Well, that is just how Noita goes. Oh, and before I go down, one thing I will do is... that's getting in the way a bit. We're in channel points. We want a redeem message for spawning a 1, so don't ever miss it. And we've immediately gotten quite a nice one. That will certainly be better than bouncing burst for early on. Nice fire rate. Non-shuffle isn't amazing this early on, but yeah, this will certainly do. Is there any more ones around though? Can't see any, although there is a bomb. It's just blew up that bag. A lot of silver. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new ones about. There's something here. Technically a wand. Do anything. What we typically did if you gave him a kick. Also, is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay, down here, we've got a health up. Drop a firebolt, just burn him alive. That should be good. On the mean size, but there we go. And we can hardly not eat this. I mean, we need to eat it before it burns. Oh, you've gone and dropped a bomb. How do you get to that chest? Wait, what on earth? Worried. What did that do? What is SEMA? Yeah, I'm concerned. What's happened? I've never heard of it. No, I'm very concerned what's going to be happening. Lightly alcoholic water. Alright. So basically, you've made it easier for me to get drunk. Where has it appeared? Maybe oil? Might be lava. I know lava can get changed. I'll just make my way down for now. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. Can't be too hard to come across it, right? It's not blood, it's not toxic sludge, not water. Oh, alright, I'll see you around, Cheems. Thanks for dropping by, I do appreciate it. Wait, there's a small chance I'll shift something into cheese. Okay, that is the new goal. And you've given me a wand before I leave. That's actually a wand which could be good. Still though, I'm only ever going to have one of them at a time. Hi though, Cheems. I'll see you around hopefully some other time. Yeah, I'm not able to really use that wand immediately. What's going to be the rule with this wand? Because when you spawn in the wand, are we going to say I'm not allowed to edit it in any way? It has to be used as it spawns in? Am I allowed to take spells off of it? I mean, I don't want to be just taking 3 wands, if that's all that happens. So otherwise I'm going to be ending up very powerful before long, which just sounds too easy for me. Yeah, if you do scale to the floor, it certainly would be a handicap. Like, the one thing mostly I'm concerned about is if I get a wand that's really powerful and I use stuff from the ones you've spawned in, it will feel like cheating. I don't want to end up too powerful, otherwise that's just going to be another everything run, which, while it is good to have an everything run every now and again, it's not the most exciting. Much like me trying to get through this currently, not very exciting. God, there's just so much everything I need to burn. Ah, we've got another Cheems to accompany us. Look at that, he's actually reappeared. is here in spirit. Crit on oil and crit on wet. Weird one. I just want to get through there, I'll be honest. So let's break that down. Get ourselves put out by jumping into oil. Still something I think shouldn't work, but I'll hardly complain about. To find whatever turned into cement, it's usually not magical liquids that turn into anything. My hope is... no, it's not lava. Damn. We can't just kick that in. That was brilliant. It's not oil, we bumped into oil before. We also bumped into it just there, so... might have been fungus. Or maybe fungal blood, I believe, can be changed as well. Can sand be changed? I don't know if sand can be changed. If sand can be changed, that's going to be a bit worrying. I'm not looking forward to going to the desert now. I am enjoying this though. We take this. Don't have anything too fancy, but I do like pollen. We'll see what we've got in here. Stronger hearts. We've got plenty of money to spare then. Teleporting cast. It's not the one I've seen before, is it? What was the one I was thinking of? There was one of the casts which just jumps slightly ahead of you when you use it. I can't, not here it is. Long distance cast. There's also warp cast. What on earth is teleporting cast? Cast a spell from the closest enemy. Mana drain of 100. God almighty, that's expensive. Imagine just spawning a luminous drill onto someone. Aye, that would be a fun time, wouldn't it? Do you want to take a torch for later on? Don't know. I think what we need right now is more damage. So I'll buy up these energy spheres. As much as they're not great, energy spheres are definitely going to be something useful. There we go. Yeah, the only reason you'd want the torch is 30 for a torch. Once I go back up, if I do, I can get through the area with all the water and caves. Get myself a health increase, health top up as well in there. I think for 30 I'll take it. It is early on, I'll likely not make my way there for a long time, if at all. It will be worth it. I think there's 3 HP ups, is there? I've only ever found 1. I'll take your word for it, they may have changed how things work. Sadly, we need to ruin this temple. There's no way around that. Get if we can that gold. The one down here. Oh, it's Dreamer alert somewhere? What? Ah, that'd be in the Discord, you mean? Yeah, it always seems to do it at exactly this time. I'm going to need to look into why that is. It's always 39 past. Or 21-2 if you want to be a bit more specific about things. This is potentially the better one. Yeah, I think there should be a way to fix it. If I try and like change it, I'm afraid I'll break it though. Because as it is, it barely works. My only real guess is make a new one from scratch. I mean, I could say that, but for me, it's about 20 to 5, so it's not quite the same. I don't want to be using time zones because if I can avoid using them, then I don't have to explain anything extra. Yeah, it's easy to forget about, it's not really all that big a thing. It's easy to just not notice it's there. Is Cheems drowning? We can't let Cheems drown. Certainly no Dead Sea or anything like that. I still think it's a bit of a morbid name, the Dead Sea. It's only called that because it's full of salt. Like, why am I not just called dead if I'm full of salt? Get it. Great, I've not got best spells, and we need to make our way past one of these hives. I hate hives. Cheems, can you manage? I think Cheems might be able to manage, if just. We've got ducks, that's fine, they'll act as potentially meat shields. I think I just need to try and run. I do forget these flies have a melee. We've got Cheems still alive. That's what matters most. Partly because Cheems will heal me up. Partly because he's left, we can't get him back. Even if we wanted to. Still not seeing any of this Cena. Whatever it was. I'm somewhat concerned what's going to appear. Like, if it is sand, I really want to make my way up and find out just how bad desert looks. Yes, you are a needy ghost boy, as you say. That should be enough help for now. He'll be able to heal me as we go along. Let's try and make our way to Fungal Caverns, see if the seam is over there. Not likely, but it's possible. It should definitely be around somewhere, at the very least. Doesn't Windy damage Cheems, or does Windy just blow him about? He sounds like he's getting hurt. I think it's the latter there. Okay, we found Seema. It was in here. There we go. We've found what we were after. It was a fungus, so we're not getting it again. You're correct there. Or potentially just fungal blood. Might still be naturally spawning fungus. Potentially. I'm a little worried because I've not got the best ones right now. I might be able to make my way through here. It's not going to be easy though, I wouldn't say. At least that guy there's slowly dying off. Can I do anything to speed it up? I can, can't I? Is semen not flammable? I don't think it is, you know. I thought it was. More do you know, I guess. What I've been
teleported, I've been teleported again, and once more. Where on earth am I? Yeah, Cheems is still fine, it's just down there. Got Luminous Drill. Yeah, I can take a Luminous Drill. Luminous Drill's better than this. Didn't have my wand out. And yeah, digging was not effective. I'd hoped it would be better in melee than it was. Come on. There we go, got rid of him. Those guys worry me, I've not got a good AoE. Ah, I've got Magic Missile. I'm remembering he's murdered Cheems, I have to. And I did remember correctly as well, I can't just Magic Missile them and he will just die. That Magic Missile didn't go quite right. Poor Cheems though, he didn't deserve it. He was just being a good homunculus boy. Okay, if we get a good shot in there. Got one good shot, I didn't actually mean to get that good shot, so I'll just pretend I did. Oh god, I didn't have enough fire rate to deal with it. There we go. Just Luminous drilled his face. That didn't work. Cheese could be inside if he was not, sadly though. They have changed what spawns inside of chests however, so do keep that in mind. So I have, at least when I was testing it yesterday, found, I think it was a health top up, was inside a chest. Do you want Plasma Beam Orbits? I mean I've got to, don't I? It's a good wand as well. Ah, let's run. Let's run. Can I survive my way out? I've gotten stuck. No! God damn you, terrain. Okay, we need to escape. We've got to. Polymorphine. Perfect. Just what I need. I also need to run up here, apparently. I'm hoping this is a way out. Okay, I've been up there. If I can find my way up, potentially I can get out. I did teleport into this area, however, in the first place. I'm gonna keep running, actually. I've changed my mind. Oh no, don't die, don't die. Okay, that must have been where I came in. Check this wand. Anything good? Lightning bolt. It's terrible. Actually a good wand as a base, however. Okay. Sure. I'll give up any decent wands I've got. We're just going to run. I'm alive, 50 health. I'm somehow not dead. I've got no idea how. I honestly thought I'd be dead by now. I can teleport myself down, it's possibly safer. There we go. Shame though the fungus has turned into Seema, because now we can't turn anything else into anything. Yeah, I could have very easily died there if I got unlucky. You aren't wrong. Oh, extra perk. I'd say yes to that, honestly. It's better than Homunculus. Definitely better than Exploding Gold. Extra perk it is. Now, do we have what we need to take care of everyone's favourite man, Steve? Okay, do we have enough on here? Yes, we do. I've got a plan. This could be a terrible plan which doesn't work in the slightest. Or it could be an ingenious idea. We'll just need to see. How badly is this going to go, do you reckon? If this misfires, I'm dead. If this misfires, I do not stand a single chance. That being the case, we do have melee. Could be used, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird one. Pollen does home. This casts from the closest enemy. Potentially what I want instead is something with piercing. Which would be Lumi Drill. Do you want to try casting Luminous Drill inside of him? Don't know if we do, to be honest. But let's give it a shot regardless. I need to test this out. At the very least, we need to try and make our way up. Let's do a bit of digging, anger Steve, then we'll actually make a wand which is good for digging. Come on Steve, just get angry now. Come on. Oh no, you're doing Ice Age, no. I've managed to anger him regardless, you didn't have to. Okay, that did work. Don't need that on him. He is slowly dying off. Oh god, I need to be really close to him. Unless he just crush himself with ice. He just crushed himself with the ice. Boo! I didn't get to test it on you, Steve. How boring. Luckily I can't crush myself. You definitely did have me though, Fiek. You weren't lying, I didn't think you'd have me in that kind of way though. Yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves a good wand. Potentially Magic Bolt's a nice one. I do think go with Pollen. Sadly we don't have anything with a trigger, so I don't want to be using Plasma Beams at all. We could just do Pollen, and that's it. Just nothing on it at all. Like that, surprisingly could work. Cheese. Cheese is actually a good one, it means I'm able to escape more easily. The worm crystal was turned to cheese though. Pollen of Plasma, I'll show you what it does. I don't think it's something I want. Yeah, it immediately hurts myself. If I had some way to cast that at a distance, definitely I would do that. But yeah, that's not something we want right now. Let me test something. Yeah, Plasma will just drill the cheese. It's very satisfying, isn't it? I loved that. It cancelled out at the same time. Does that mean the Plasma Beam hit the other ones? It just cancelled out. That's interesting. Make a second. Yeah, they cancel each other out. Okay, Plasma Beam would not work on Pollen then, because you can only ever have one of them. It's worth knowing. Biggie hole, is that? It was big enough. We got some free spells down there. That's us made our way outside. Still need to edit the wand a bit. Get rid of that. Potentially just Pollen on it. do with this one? We don't want to be using that. Sure, bouncing bursts. We've got nothing better to be using. How does this work? Ow, chat, that was horrible. Oh no, I should not do that. Oh god, yeah. We'll take that one off. And I took the health up, didn't I? Yeah. Well, down I go, I guess. Is that a saw blade orbital? Don't know if that would be any good. Yeah, that pollen's not doing the job. Up I go again. We're going to end up just using this. Unshuffle has unshuffled this one, I believe. That one shuffled before? No, unshuffle should have unshuffled that one. Don't know what it does. I really don't. Might as well take fireworks. We don't want formation pentagon. Potentially it is broken, not everything is working as it should. I'll check. Options, streaming. No, there's only the one unshuffle one. I'll leave it in there, it might work again in the future. Do have more wands. It comes with summoned missile. It's not great. It's not the best base wand either. Good max mana on it, but it didn't have any mana charge speed really. Now, what's going on in this area? Typically I just go straight through. You can occasionally find a good wand. So I have a brief quote about it. I'll be needing the health top up anyway. Not immediately anything catching my eye. There's the wand up there. Should keep that in mind. Also notice I didn't actually have to fight Steve a minute ago. I have chaotic polymorph because I've just gotten around the thing. But oh well. I guess we're just going to keep fighting Steve at this point. That's more than doable, hopefully. Got on our way up here. We don't need to be up in this bit, we're going to get through. We are anything good. Large explosive crate. I'm going to say big no to that one. Now somewhere down here, I have seen it spawn a few times before. We could be able to get ourselves a 3 watt if we're just pouring some liquid into a container. I can definitely pour liquid into places. It's one of the few skills I've got. That's also one of the few skills I've got, apparently. Catching grenades in midair. Brilliant. Well, let's keep on going. How's it going to go wrong? Splatter bolts. Yeah, splatter bolts decent. I'm a bit worried about me being in white robes. I do hope Twitch doesn't get the wrong idea out of this. I promise. I'm a nice, child-friendly place. I'm not anything you wouldn't want your children to be doing. Yes, I said children's. It's the plural of children, isn't it? Yeah, there's a few white-robed people you wouldn't want your children associating with. Why did I say children's? It's not a word in the English language. I want it to be now though, so I can be correct. Can I just add it to the dictionary myself? I just get a pen, write it in there. That makes it a word, right? I must do, as long as it's in the dictionary.
freezing liquid's an interesting one. At a stretch, you can throw that at Steve. What's that? Just a firestone. You don't need that. Oh god, what have you done? You have made molten metal. Okay. But water and other coloured water. Come on, fire man, we can take him out. He took himself out. Perfect, I couldn't ask for more. Yeah, I definitely need a lot more practice at Noita. I'm not doing as well as I'd hoped I'd be. We do have 2 wands in here though. And, you know, I was going to kick that and let it explode, but I think just explode it preemptively is a better plan. There goes that explosive crate. Get interesting wand. A good wand. God no, it's terrible. But it's interesting. Sure. Take it over the other terrible wand. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage, to be honest. Definitely been worse. Take that, kick the bones in, let's be on our way. Can we hit anything with this tablet? I'm thinking the ghosts are going to stop me from doing that. Do have 400 money somehow though. Oh, what's... oh... meant to tell me something, oh no. What's new that I need to be worried about? A new black hole? Do you mean the Giga black hole? Or something different again? Because if there's another new one... Mega. Ooh, that doesn't sound fun to deal with. I hope I get it sometime, so I can end up killing myself. I have to do the Sunseed quest to get it. Oh god, yeah, I might not bother then. Seems a bit much to me. Hearing the word quest, I immediately think, yeah, it's going to be a bit more effort than I'm bothering to be putting in. Any of these good comes? Trigger. Yeah, trigger's good. I'll steal a trigger. Yeah, it's a huge amount of effort to do any of the quests in this game. There's a few you can just accidentally do, but yeah, it's not great. Do you want to keep this? Sure. Put them in there. Yeah, I'll keep just 2, I think. But it's not meant to press tab, not escape. Yeah, I can do this. That'll be a decent wand for fighting. No longer need that one, no longer need that one. Do you want to use Spark Bolt for anything? Any of these interesting enough for it? No. Well, down we go then. Can get Lucky Minion. I do like the Lucky Minion. I don't know why I like him. He's honestly not very good. But I do enjoy having him about. Just look at him. He's so cute. Wouldn't you agree? Like, if you could have him in real life, you wouldn't be terrified or anything, would you? Look at him just eating people. He's so well trained.
I'm on fire. That's not great. Make my way up here, that should be alright. Nothing too dangerous about. Got TNT guy. He's fine. Go steal his pocket money. Ooh, a pollen wand. Apparently Baluki eats pollen. Actually, really nice wand though. Yeah, that's definitely being taken. I like pollen, firstly. Secondly, I don't know why I like pollen actually, but secondly, it's got good base stats, that wand. I can certainly be using that as a flight wand potentially. Like, my wands aren't good, doesn't mean my wands are bad. You can't just say that. Yeah, you definitely can't say that when you give me this. Like, what on earth do I do with this? Well, slot number 4. We've got it changed yet again. Slot number 4 is going to be this wand. Look how useful it is. Wasn't that entertaining? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but it certainly does do something. Can we make our way through here with Spark Bolt, or Bubble Spark, whatever this is called? Potentially, but I'm not going to be bothered enough to try it. I think Pollen's a better option for digging through this. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Lucky Minion. Go through, eat him. Didn't eat him. I've just exploded mildly. Don't like exploding. I'm just gonna have a run then instead. Cursed Sphere. Something I've never tried to use. You know what? Sure, I'm half dead anyway. Let's give it a shot. My Lucky Minion 8 Sphere. Lucky Minion, you're being a bit counterproductive right now. I did just curse that guy though, with the sphere. He should get lightninged. He didn't get lightninged, he just got murdered by something else. Well, I'm going to end up trying to use, I want to potentially stick it on after one of the Spark Bolt triggers. That'll guarantee me a hit with it, I'd imagine. As long as I do hit anyway with the first shot. That could make it a feasible spell to use. If not a good one, it would make it feasible. I've got all the ghosts pretty much now. I don't think I can get any other ghosts from these voting options, can I? No, I can't from voting options. I've got the whole collection. Like that Pokemon guy. That Mr. Ketchup, I believe his name is. That's... yes. Ash Ketchup. There we go. What's that? Display. Display I could make use of. There's a lot of gold over there, but can I get to it quick enough? I can't. I get rid of that. There we go. Okay, this is going better. I'd fought for this run. Like, I got all my health back thanks to ghosts, so I'm just doing a good job. Although the Lucky Minion does want to murder the friendly things. I was just hanging around them for a worrying amount of time, quite frankly. I'm on fire again. Not great at this whole not setting yourself on fire business, am I? on going, get money as we go. Those worry me. So it explodes. We have that big one explode. It is on a timer now, but it started leaking. I can explode it. It should get rid of the guys in there, yes. There we go. Now what can we fungal shift today? I could fungal shift myself into something, that would be lovely. I don't think you can. It would be lovely. I mean, I could shift any sort of thing potentially, couldn't I? Like, there is no limit on what I can shift. Just so long as I believe in myself or something like that, isn't it? Come on, lucky minion. Lucky minion does it. There we go. That was a table. That's a shame. It makes sense for elements. If you hold the flask while tripping. Okay. Worm blood? That's actually a good one, isn't it? Blood transformed. So blood is now worm blood, is it? Okay, so if you hold it in your hand, there's a chance it'll shift back. I'm confused. Blood did it say worm blood a second ago, not just blood? Shouldn't it be worm blood? That's in that flask now. I'm confused. Regardless, the lucky minion's doing his job. Ah, a lovely boy. Okay, could potentially turn things into... That's worth keeping in mind for the future. But for now, I might just end up dying, I'll be honest. I've not got most common sense, as you are well aware at this point. Yeah, if you ever get a healthy rain, that is actually now a priority to get that. Oh, that is a lot of money. Let's keep making our way through. And that's useless. We don't want that. No, not Lego. That's not a way down. Can I make a way through? I can. Perfect. I've avoided it. Pheromone potion we don't need. We've already got polymorphine. I have to kick it. You can't make me not kick it. Like, you can't tell me you don't do the exact same, because you will be lying if you say that. And I refuse to believe you wouldn't be lying. The cursed sphere, can it do its job? It can. Look at that. Perfect. That took like 3 seconds to do anything. Chaotic Poly can actually be safer. So Chaotic Poly, you're not a passive mob, you're actually an enemy. So I don't think enemies attack you, which is lovely. I'm not going to vouch for that though, I could very much be wrong. Yeah, some enemies will fight other enemies happily enough. But you do stand a chance. Yeah, we've got everything is cheap. We've got this one. Make our way through. No, we don't want that, do we? If it moves downwards. Yeah, well, ignore that. But if you stack enough, just everything murders itself. Brilliant. Or does the world actually self-destruct and that's just an Easter egg kind of thing? So honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. Like, it is the Noita days. Healthy rain. That's something potentially useful. Let's just get rid of some blood. We don't need blood, do we? It's all this blood and cheese. Oh no, not your internet. Anything but your internet, that's what you need to watch me. Can't believe it. Can we? Yes, we can. Well, that's tragic, isn't it? It's somewhat working, but I did not expect that to happen. Makes me wonder. No, Polly doesn't. Okay. Cool. I guess it just goes through cheese. I had everything set up as well. Like, I'm annoyed, but honestly that was worth knowing, I guess. Like, for science and all that. Right. Yeah, let's try and trip out a bit more. Oh, we can trip out a lot more. Well, let's do it. Has it been long enough since the last one, or are we going to be holding this flask for a long time? Yeah, I only need 200 seconds. We did it. We did it. Healthium transformed up there. Healthium transformed. It was blood, or water, or toxic sludge. One of them. I want to say it was blood. I got rid of a potion of blood a minute ago, didn't I? But blood? If that's actually it. Well, I've potentially just won this, haven't I? I need to one-shot enemies. If I don't, then that's it. It wasn't blood. Blood transforms, so potentially that isn't actually it, regardless. Got healthium here. Healthium down there? Is it? I think it was toxic sludge. Yeah, toxic sludge. Okay. If I could get the slime ball spell, yeah. Infinite healing. That is the dream right now. Can we do it? Chances are slim because it's not a good spell. Randomly doused me in Accelerator. None of these are good. So with that being the case, let's make a really terrible spell and regret it. How is that one going to perform? I need to know. I'll keep a few pawns about. 3 of them should do. The rest of that doesn't matter, this one doesn't matter. But that's the one which Twitch chat gets to pick. So that's fine. Permanent shield, gold, nah, don't use that. Extra perk, iron stomach. No, don't use iron stomach. Extra perk I'd be interested in if we didn't have only Lucky Minion. Homing. I don't actually like homing. I like putting homing on myself. I think if you have just homing as a default, it's not great. More hatred. Damn,
we don't need that. Crazy games, that is so much. Okay. Do we want any of these? I don't think we do, you know. Do we just skip past this? Come back later? Saving grace? If I survive on 1 health, I'm likely to die from burning to death more than anything, but I will take it. You're right, it's more useful than others. I'd like to be a bit more polymorph. I do hope the leaky minion won't just murder me. Yeah, vampirism wouldn't be great. We need to find Slime Ball as a spell. Yeah, Healthium transformed, that looks almost exactly like Toxic Sludge. I don't believe that for a minute. That's actually transformed, but... yeah. That is Healthium. Toxic Sludge barrels are now barrels of exploding health, which will be an interesting idea. I'll need to be careful with them, because you can die and then have everything around you healing once you're dead. Yeah, you are a good backseat gamer. I'm always happy for people to backseat game. Like, as long as it's not like a story-based game or something, then I don't care. Backseat game all you like. Because if you know how to make it better for me, then I'm more than happy to have a better game. Especially if it makes it more interesting for people watching. And I'm not going to spell rap, you can't convince me. You can convince me of though. Look at that. I've gotten my proper wand now with cursed orbs. It shouldn't be any good, but it is. Do we want energy orb? No, we don't. I know how spell rap works. I just don't think it's as good as people make it out to be. Like, I understand spell rap. Oh, we get add mana. I love add mana. That's definitely coming along. Spell rapping's good if you've got good wands, but if you have chat improving your wands regardless, then it's not. You can spell rap for extra mana. Okay, potentially that one would be interesting. What's more interesting is I've actually got use out of the Cursed Orb. Like, since when is Cursed Orb at all useful? Yet now, I'm actually getting use out of it. Surprisingly enough. Like, look at that. It does tons of damage if it actually hits. We're not taking that, because that'll electrify myself. Polymorphine there, there's been a worm bout. Did we ever find out what turned into Wormblood? I don't think we did, you know. No, we didn't find out what changed into Wormblood. It was one of them. Like, Wormblood transformed, I didn't actually try drinking it, so potentially that did actually work. There goes the worm again. Oh, there's more worms. This one's actually got health again. Also, that was Lava Trail or something, wasn't it? I wasn't paying attention. Let's just do that. Get ourselves all the enemies killed briefly. There goes pretty much any chance I have of using this wand if Lava Trail comes in. come on, worm. That's tons of clouds on you. You've got to die. Come on. How many cursed orbs do I need? Just have them all. Have all of them, Mr. Worm. How is he not dying? Come on. Cursed orb, is it not stacking? Like, is that what's going wrong? Got blood transformed in there. Save don't stack, I swear I've seen multiple clouds appear before. Okay, what if I go over to this? Yeah, you know, I'll just leave him. He's fine. I will give this a quick drink though. Okay, drinking blood doesn't do anything. We'll leave him be in there. Leave him with a small gift. Oh, what have we got in here? I mean, we're taking it regardless. Castelli's nice. Recharge time very much isn't. Still better than this crap one though. That guy bludgeoned something to death and make healthier. He did. How? I thought that was toxic sludge that did that. Okay, worm is distracted. Now's my chance. Worm's gone again. I don't trust him. Go away, worm. Have another cloud. I'm covered in blood now, so I might be getting crits, even potentially with that cloud. God. He's on a rampage, this worm. This other worm's surprisingly done a lot of damage to me just there. He shouldn't have survived that long, I don't think. Oh no. I need to go up. I'm not going to go down into their tunnels. The worm can live another day, I've decided. Oh no, what have you done? God, no. I don't consent, go away. No. This isn't how it's supposed to be. It's not even managing to do the spheres on them. Oh, you've just genocided them. That's fine. That's fine. Cheeky bit of genocide. Nothing better under a situation like that. Do need to remember, I do have a Healthium and Vomit flask apparently. I thought it was just Healthium. That should just be Healthium now. That's still got some Vomit in there. Well, I guess I'll just drink that later, see if it goes incredibly wrong or not. Be careful of this cursed sphere, it can recoil onto me, I believe. I found a potential use for it, but I don't think it's good enough. I think I'm just going to go down, hope I get a good spell on the next floor. Let's see. Don't need the health pick up immediately, that's fine. Anything good amongst these? That's potentially lovely. Especially if this Castellan recharge time. That's concentrated light, I believe. Go away, teleporting idiot. We don't need you. Yeah, well, the rest of them aren't great. But this Reduce castily, believe with these? Yes, with them. Yeah, that's good. Yes, slime ball. Do we have slime balls? We do not. Find slime ball at some point, that's us sorted. For now though, if we add one of these, and how many of these do we need? Reduces it by 0.8, so that's 0.16, 0.24. That should be fine. We'll maybe keep a couple of chainsaws actually. Casts 3 spells per cast. So if I add that there, is that how spell wrapping works? There we go. Yeah, I did watch that video you sent me. Yeah, this should be a powerful enough wand. I reckon we can use this. Not quite using wrapping as it should, but other options behind your back. Chainsaw to the front. You sure? I'm wanting the recharge time reduction. But yeah, chainsaw's recharge time. Never mind, I'm being an idiot. I got the two mixed around. There we go. Yeah, I'm just hoping this will occasionally do something. I have it like this. Okay, I have it like this. Yeah, that can work. Now we need to add mana somewhere. Add mana here. Yeah, that should do a good job, I'd imagine. Oh, I do love all these casts. I've always known spell wraps are a thing. I've just added this on here for extra mana and such. I've now got flight. I've also got what's essentially a Gatling gun. And what should not be a Gatling gun. Oh, that one in the middle, I was just reading. Extra damage. Extra damage could certainly be nice. Worm Attractor, Enemy Radar, they're not good. Concentrated spells increase castily, I believe it said when I was looking at it a second ago. So I can use this to just clear out the altar. It can. There we go. Yeah, increased castily. Castily I can deal with by using them. Sure. It's far more accurate as well. It didn't used to be awful, it just didn't used to be good, is the thing. But how did I get through there? I want to use my polymorph potion so I can skip past the trigger. I mean, yeah, we'll need to hope. Unshuffle didn't actually do anything, I don't think it did, no. Unshuffle's broken, I'm just going to take it off. Climb return, there we are. Just want to try and clear out a few of those legs if I can. Just need to get them moved slightly around. I'll fit, but will I be able to get through easily enough with polymorph? I can. Thank God. There we go.
You say you've got me, so I'm immediately going to run away from the Holy Temple. Or Holy Mountain even. I do try not to look down there whenever possible. Ah, that was a dangerous hit. If only there was some easy way to get my health back. I love this. Also loving this wand, because it disintegrates corpses. Ah, remove ground, that's what you're doing. Again, snow doesn't count as ground, even packed snow. Which does confuse me a little. I'd say it's more likely to be a powder, but if you say it's a liquid, I'll take your word for it. Although powders do get removed. So is it a liquid? It could be, you know. I don't want to say I believe it, but it could be a liquid. Yeah, this one's great. Ah, hello, there's a new person in the chat, good to see you. Currently got a fun always cast one going for me, and I am trying to play carefully, so it might not be the most interesting. You can counteract that by spawning enemies on top of me using charm points. Also, with wands, the wand in my last slot is what I'm currently using, as the chat spawns in a wand. I'm not allowed to edit it, I will just use it regardless. Now, the reduced lifetime flamethrower. It's alright. I'm not ever going to be editing it, that's the thing though, Fuke. We're never going to see it become anything beyond what it is. I refuse to just take cheap wands and spells out of it. I don't want to have the easiest run, I want to have a fun one, with at least some challenge. And stuff like that, that's madness, but you can add that in. And I will not notice it like I did there. I didn't even know I had gunpowder trail. I really need to notice that in the future. It's not as if it doesn't tell me as well. It does say. And I shouldn't have said anything. What have you spawned in on me? Where is it? Down... You okay? Sure. You just exist in space. You know what it is? Is it something that appears under certain circumstances? You summoned Steve. How dare you? Steve doesn't deserve to face this one. Steve's a perfectly reasonable boy. I don't even know where he is today. Appeared somewhere, I'd imagine. I think my next step is some kind of immunities that I need to get out of perks. So everything else seems to be going fine. Got some weird perk choices that I wouldn't normally go for. Sure, that somewhat worked, right. Got health up down here. Health up. Definitely something worth trying to take. I will have to set myself on fire. That's fine enough. I'm willing to be on fire a little bit, potentially. Although I think I might have avoided that fire. I think I just got lucky. Healthium up there. Who does he think he is? Just sitting in Healthium. Doesn't need that much health. Oh
we found one of the things I love. I found this as a lovely combination last time. I'm not gonna spoil it. If you don't know what it is, then so be it. Is this thing you just said I need to have? I think it is. Just chuck a tablet in there. There we go. So what is this enemy that you've allegedly become? Like ghosts. Is that a good or bad thing? Not doing anything. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. We've still got Steve to fight. I did forget about him, I'll be honest. Now, the knockback or recoil I've got to my spell, not amazing for fighting people. But I do just disintegrate them. Barrel rain, this is all just your basic explosive barrels. Still need to find one of the toxic sludge barrels at some point. Burst that open, get the healing out of it. What's around here? Not spotting anything. Do have a chest. Oh, and you're able to get yourself done. It's what you've always dreamed of, I'm sure. It's a very surreal dream, but I know that you have dreamed of it. I mean, yeah, it could be a decent pet. Seems a bit mean taking it away from its family though. Now, Curse Sphere, honestly, hate it, that's terrible. Plasma Beam Cross. This is where things are going to get fun. I'll keep a couple, just to be safe. Steve's been angered, that's fine. One duck. Also, is that molten metal and blood create fire? Come on, Steve. I know you're around there somewhere. Oh, you have to leave soon. No! You're the only person who's been doing the votes in chat out of the alleged 4 people watching. One of them is myself, so I know there's definitely not that many. You used all your points. You know what, give me a second. How do I do this? I'll be just a moment for you, Fuke. Let's do this. There you go, you got some more points now. You should have more points anyway. Oh, we got Homebringer Teleport Bolt, how fun. Okay, let's take projectile duplication, because this isn't enough damage apparently. I'm worried about where you've spawned the enemy in. So, you can get laser guns. That should be fine. Let's just polymorph and leave. No, I don't need recoil, that's the boring thing. This is going to be the all-purpose flight and attacking one. It will do everything I want, and more. It can be yours for low price if I'm not giving it to you. So, yeah. All you want, I'm sure. Also sets things on fire, which is potentially worrying. But we don't need to be concerned about fire. It's not as if that's the leading cause of death for me. You've told me to hydrate, which, fair enough, I really should. I've not had a drink in a while. Just a minute. I'm gonna make sure I'm in a safe enough spot for it. There we go. Now, how would this work? Bloodlust on this. If I add it onto this wand, it applies to the always cast. It would also, however, apply to chainsaw. So that's a bad idea. I'm gonna take it instead of this. I've got a plan that will happen later on. If I can remake my wand from before, I'm going to be so happy. For now though, we do need to just go and fight a dragon. Don't need to, but it'd hardly be a Noita run if I didn't. More health, but worm meat, soil apparently. Well, the kind of soil you usually see around the place. A lot of fire just raining down. It's just a Sunday afternoon then. It's fine. Ah, here's what we've been looking for. Does this work as I think it will? I need just a moment to find out. So I need to clear out the enemies. Yes, it explodes into hellfire. It's perfect. Look at that. Explosive barrel full of health. Now, whereabouts is a dragon? But worried about that fire, we should be fine though. Up there we do need to be a bit concerned. Dragon, I think's up there. You've entered the dragon cave, it must be here. Just kick it. We do need to dig through. Well, got a fun moment of doing this then. There we are. Made our way in. Now, dig our way into this. Should more be able to deal with this dragon. Can I get close enough in yet? Dude, let's just keep on going. It appears Jake's left now, so I am just sitting here by myself. There are people watching it, although I'd imagine that is just friends giving me views. Dragon has been disintegrated. Tentacle of a timer. I haven't used tentacle much before. I don't think the timer is what we want. Plasma beam orbit, again, not what we want. That's going to get me killed. I'll take it. I might be able to do something fun. That biggie hole almost did something terrible. I would have been stuck in there. Got more health, as well as healing. Take that. No reason not to. Let's cross away into this little area. And expanding sphere. It's got a good damage. It's very slow. Costs a lot of mana, I'm going to say. One's good. I do like the one, but no, we need to keep these. I have to keep them. I do hope someone else comes by at some point. It's more fun streaming to people than streaming to yourself. The problems I had with Noita before. Like with Domina, there's definitely a lot more people who come along. Let's decide between these two games at some point. I'm either going to be continuing with Domina, or I'm going to be continuing with Noita. Because there are other games I'm going to do at some point. Ah, you're back, Bradley. We've got some interesting stuff, possibly in the future. I've got an idea of what we could do. Let them explode quickly. Got plenty of money. Could just go down. Ah, don't worry. I'd hardly blame you. I don't need your full attention in our stream. There's plenty of people who just use background noise from my mad ramblings I have at times. Ooh, got what I'm needing. No, never mind, that's rotate. I hope that was homing. Yeah, these are going to be weird ones. I know what I want to do. This is what makes this difficult. We've got a very fun wand if we can get some homing done. Get some homing, that's me sorted. I've got the best wand I could ask for. Don't want homing as a perk though, that's ruined my run a few times in the past. Do we get always cast somewhere? I'll give it a shot. Ah, I can't not do that, can I? With improved ones as well. Okay. Okay, I've been convinced. Summon egg, go. That's fine. These can go. Let's just stick on a speed up. That's added Castaway then, I believe. Yeah, that should do. I didn't mean to pick up the health regen. I forgot tentacles did pick things up. Yeah, if they stick any kind of mod on it, it's going to be good. I'm a little worried to try and stick a Bloodlust mod on it. Because I do have a chainsaw in order for this to work. I do have speed up though, which is giving it insane range. Anything in there that's nice? I didn't actually pay enough attention during the shop, I can't tell what's in there. Add mana is usually good, I don't think I need it though, I seem to be having an always cast run. Oh no god, alcohol trail. Can we light that on fire? No. Well, I guess we're just going to go for a short swim in some alcohol after a brief polymorphosis. Go! Polymorph, can we make it through? No, we can't. You're not quick at swimming as a sheep. Damn, we need to say goodbye to this one. Unless... No, we can delete the alcohol. We can delete it. That's fine. It's going. It's almost gone. Yeah, that should be fine at this point. There we are. Is there enough here for polymorph? No. Well, let's go on our way then.
hang about here for a second so I don't get sniped accidentally. Sneak our way through the vault. We do need to find a black hole or something, however. Like, that's definitely something we did at some point. Just them guys chilling out. Still got alcohol trail. Okay. It's not great, is it? Bunch of health down here, so that's fine. Let's get our health back. Because that amazing thing earlier we got of, I think it was toxic sludge turned into health through fungal shift. Like, you can ask for more. Got this ice, so I do have some attack damage. Well, this guy will just continually be healing if I'm not careful. There we go. Managed to get that sorted. Still have alcohol trails, so I'm refusing to attack him just yet. It's now gone. Yeah, we've got the ones we need. We've got a shop. I'm not used to shops appearing down here. I'll be honest though, it's a bit too pricey. I'm going to be doing that just yet. Tentacles won't be good in Lego. That might pull them into me. Yeah, I've got Healthium in my bottle if I need it. I've got Healthium all around the place, so toxic sludge transformed into it, so it's just going to be lying around. My main concern now is just getting myself a PC died into the hydrate. Clearly it is against me hydrating myself. You did miss me getting this fun always cast. Look at that. What more could you ask for? Add the speed up so it does just have ridiculous range. Yeah, you said the exact same thing as Bradley. That is currently the plan. If I can find it, it will go on this. We very much need to get some way to do digging. Either black holes, because I do have the speed up, or I could use like luminous drill. I've got some reduced mana, so that would also work. That would work. It's max health plus. That's very nice to have. I'll just dunk myself in blood quickly. There's Healthium about as well, so that's fine. I'm loving tentacles. That should not be taken out of context, but these are brilliant. I'm loving this spell. Like, it does so much more damage than I think it should be. Also seems to go partly through stuff. I got stuck briefly there. There we go. Yeah, Tentacle Freeze. I have heard before from you. It's supposed to be amazing. $700 damage. God, yeah, I'll need to try that. That sounds too good to be true, frankly. Ooh, we've got a barrel of Healthium. Not actually a barrel of Healthium, but because of how we have things working, it is. Ah, frozen targets take extra damage. Do you know what kind of damage it technically does? Because if it's melee damage, potentially we could get Weakening Curse for melee. That could be even better than Freezing Charge. Yeah, melee isn't stopped, which is even better. It means you've got a good kill against pretty much everything. As long as we're even vaguely careful. Now, I'm not able to put myself out right now, which is worrying, thanks to the Holy Carpenter. That's fine. We'll be able to find some health there. I'm gonna put myself out now, can't I? There we go. Lost a lot of health from that fire. We need fire immunity. Explosion immunity I can do without. Explosion immunity is not always needed. Got evaporated helium, so it's just turned into helium. As we all know, is one of the more interesting reactions because it doesn't happen often. I think it needs to be an explosion to turn into helium. Ooh, that's dangerous. I think I'm safe. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it is very obviously a pun. It's a brilliant pun. Let's just murder all of them, steal their money. Or too many tentacles. I wouldn't have thought that would have been an issue in my run today. Between the tentacles, like, and the concentrated light, I've got 2 flight ones. I just need to decide what I want to propel me. Do I want to be propelled by tentacle power, or do I want to be powered by just light? Because tentacle powered flight does sound interesting to me. Just imagine someone gets out a jetpack for taking off dramatically, just tentacles come spurting out of it. Like, that's great. Ooh, we've got a small teleport bolt. Also electric charge. And imagine we don't want that in the tentacles, because that's just going to electrocute myself, isn't it? It will stun enemies, you aren't wrong. But honestly, do enemies need stunned if they're dead within like half a second at the very most? The thing you're not remembering is I've got some very powerful ones. I've got that. I've got this, and I've also got that, which honestly isn't quite working as it should right now. Don't know why. Regardless, I'm doing fine. I'm on fire. I'm just gonna go through. Let's get some health. Do we have enough money for anything? We don't. We wouldn't want any of these anyway. We need black hole. Damn. Why isn't that working? It's working now. Never mind, it's not. That's weird. Is it triggering on the ghosts, perhaps? That could be it. There goes Steve. Have Mega Steve next time. Want to fight Mega Steve, he's quite dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna go for faster levitation, I think. I want to save my money in case the last shot has something I desperately need. Fine enough just triggering that, we don't need to do polymorph, not this far down. Taking more damage than I should be. I should really be playing a lot more carefully. Got a bit cocky with my tentacles there. Just because you have your tentacles out doesn't mean you should get cocky about it. That's a quote and a half potentially. Got black hole. Has trigger, but it's got black hole. That's fine. That's us sorted. We can escape. We don't even need to do this floor. Should we though? Get a perk at the end. Sure. Just head down, because if we dig up from this, I believe we appear down and to the right and stuff. Oh, random dose of health there. It's lovely. Sadly, I'm not able to sit around in it. It still is a lovely thing to just have. Jumping into acid to get the health here maybe wasn't the brightest idea just now. I'll be honest. That hurt a lot. I do need to be more careful here, yeah. I am just murdering things before I even know what's going on. I can't see past tentacles as well, which is a minor issue. Why can't I attack in that direction? Guesses that's where the little pyramid thing is. Yeah, we do need healing though. What we definitely need healing, that's getting drunk. Don't know what's happening, I'm standing still. Oh no, alcohol trail. No. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Treasure chest. Runestone of weight. That's not needed. You just hide. We need alcohol trail to go, because if I fire this for even a split second like that, that's too much alcohol. I will burn up and die. Got our way up though. So we do just need to survive and get down. Get down, and that's pretty much everything working as it should. I think use this to do some digging, perhaps. Get through there. Hopefully get around this guy. Trap gone. There we go. Got rid of that. Someone over there is trying to attack me. Tentacles, potentially the better option here. God, yeah, this is getting close here. I'm not quite powerful enough to be killing things which aren't able to attack me. I do still need to be acting somewhat carefully, which I am not used to because I've not been this far down in Noita in a long time. Usually dig my way up a lot earlier. It's just these guys who are annoying me. I think I could get them if I had Venomous Curse. I don't have Venomous Curse, as you're likely aware. Is this guy just spitting out healthium at this point? He is. Thanks man, I help. I very much appreciate your help. I'll just leave him if I can. But he's lovely. Unstable polymorphy. Now that's a new one. Unstable polymorphy do. I've seen chaotic and I've seen regular. I need an enemy to fall into it. I'm not going to jump in myself. Yeah, thankfully ghosts are somewhat weak, so that's perfectly fine in terms of trying to farm health and such. We've got this guy here, dropping in some health and get rid of that thing. Health here. Don't even quite need it right now. Get a big enough pool, I could drop my bottle in. We do need to collect, never mind. Oh, I found the health here. Thing is, I thought chaotic was random other things. I know chaotic makes them turn into random enemies. Like I've seen hellworms, I've seen all sorts. I don't know what chaotic does. It's my first time seeing it. Does that guy spits out health there? I don't know. I'll just kill him. Okay, what I need to do here, where that chest is, I need to jump down, to drop that, and to run. That'll now fill up with health there. Health there and blood. Fine with drinking blood with no negative repercussions to that. Let's go get that potion again. 58% feels fine. Healthium transforms blood plus regular healthium. In here we found ourselves an honestly rather underpowered wand. I'll leave that be. Down here, what have we got? We've got an alchemist down in that bit. You can see his little aura. He's bleeding slime. Potentially an issue. Shouldn't be too bad though. Got a wand up there, which I will investigate if I can. Wands in this area can have some funky spells on them. Duck projectiles. I've just got ducks and with tentacles. Okay, I know what we're doing next. Duck tentacles. Who would have thought? Like, what on earth is going on in this game today? That's a laboratory there. That's pinpoint of light. Not great. Chaotic transmutation. I'm gonna say a big fat no to. That can go incredibly wrong. Have we got our way in? Or is this just the roof? I think this might just be the roof, to be honest. I don't think we're supposed to be going along here. Cool. Yeah, you're not supposed to go through there. Let's just make our way back. Don't know why this has a little space below it. Thought that would be a thing they'd include normally. Reduced max health. I do get healing, so that's fine. The main reason I usually keep it in is it's a temporary boon, but in the grand scheme of things it can be bad. But portal to laboratory. Can we find luminous drill? We've got black hole for timer, so we can get out. Found nuke. Don't need that. We've got Mega Steve first to deal with. Oh, you can just steal the spells over here. I wasn't aware of that. Well, let's grab some spells then. Can anyway. There's like a quad cast or something. Yeah, there it says. Drilling shot, might as well. Yeah, 'cause this little corner's not technically in the temple. That is actually a very interesting thing to know. What's potentially more interesting is if we add drilling shot onto this, that'll use too much mana. That's not something we need. What Earth's... I didn't look at the stats of this one. What on earth? Look how good that is. Got intense concentrated light, that's good, but 1500 mana charge speed. Now, I can get behind that. More importantly though, if you take that off the tentacles, the tentacles have massively decreased range. What we want is another speed up somewhere. Possibly projectile speed up would work. Maybe a repulsion sector. Kills to mana. Don't need that. Do we potentially ruin the wand? I'm gonna make you decide. Bradley, you're the only one here. Do I add another always cast to something? Now, I've just been given Matter Eater, so I can currently escape, which is very nice. The gods are very angry. That's more angry than they used to be. I wonder where they could get more angry. But what do I add always cast to? Do I get always cast on this one? Or do I get an always cast on the tentacle wand? As a modifier, that on the tentacles could be very nice. Just an extra spell on this one would be very nice. That's me pretty much got out. Not on either. Okay. It's not going to be on either. I might need to give up my rule of keeping one wand. On this wand I've just picked up, this one. Alright, you are the boss. Let's take things off. Don't need bombs, don't need that, we'll keep this. Don't need pollen anymore. No, we don't need these anymore. Clear up a bit of space. There we go. Well, always cast this. Always cast of homing. Alright. Homing could be nice. I believe that applies to the first projectile if I use a trigger. That's not amazing. Could certainly have been better, I won't lie. Homing also means I won't be able to use black hole on it. Okay, something I'll need to test out. Do this. I need to set up a macro so this doesn't actually fire off too quickly. Give me a second. I need to bind one of my keys to just press the mouse button for a split second. Maintenance, macro. Do you want this one? Sure. Okay, this should now fire exactly once. There we go. Let's test this. Got a spell refresh just below, I believe, or did we already pick us up? I think we might have got a hit into it. Yeah, we'll test this up higher, or we'll test this higher up, even. To see. For now, we need to make our way up and out of this. We need healing, so I'll give that a drink. Drinking that much blood wasn't good, but that's blood gone, and that's me healed. This is just healthium now. I need to try and get more of that later. But for now, that is more than fine. tempting to use the concentrated light for smaller enemies if I can. But no, this has to be my main weapon right now. I can't use the tentacles just at the moment, as much as it pains me. Let's see, I've been in this area, so that surely means I can go up, right? I slightly clicked off my monitor just there. Money isn't entirely needed. You can get away without taking money. I'll just make my way through. Hopefully with nothing too bad going wrong. God, you give me bouncy spells. Look at the ducks just writhing in pain before they die. We're not allowed to hit the guy up there. We need melee for him, and we don't have melee. Not on my current one at least. Bouncy spells means I also can't dig. Very concerning. I'm gonna get back to where I've definitely been and try and backtrack some more. It must have come from here. Yeah, this is the fire on it. That's definitely somewhere I've come from. Definitely been here because, I mean, it should be quite obvious. There's a lot of blood. Haven't been over here. Poke my head in. Nothing interesting. Let's go back. Over here seems to look quite promising. Got the healthier guy. At the very least, that's a bit of health top up. I do have this annoying thing hanging about again, though. Yeah, he does just spit health. It's not supposed to normally. That's fine with me. A health dispenser. Perfect. That we've left behind because we don't need it. Ooh, that guy I did not notice in time. Can we quickly grab this? Yeah, I can. Mostly got full health, we can keep going. Haven't been up there. Jump down. This is going to be a tough one. This is. I'm not sure if it's going to be going amazingly on my way back up or not. Mostly because things have changed above ground as far as I'm aware. Anyway, get through here. We've now got a path. That's perfect. Let's test out the tentacles. Need to fire only once. That works. Perfect. We're safe to go. What we need is Tinker of Wands anywhere. Currently that is the ideal. Projectile gravity is definitely going to get in the way. Concentrated light does not go well with increased gravity, it just falls down. Tentacles would have been fine, but we can't use them just yet. Yeah, free shot would be nice. Currently wanting to leave the one without holding, however, as the wand I'm using. I don't want to edit my fourth wand. I edit the wand in slot 4, I'm going against my principles I set earlier of I've got to carry the wand chat gives me. Might change that rule for myself depending on how it goes wrong in the future, but for now I am going to try and abide by it. Big a death cross, I believe is a new one. I think I'll leave that. Don't need it. Want to get up, we need to just head straight up from here, so I will just fire there randomly. Hopefully murder anything too dangerous.
Some guy blew up one of the healthier canisters. Stream spread. God, okay, we just go. We just got a worm that came down through here earlier. So that's a nice safe way up. Not the easiest way up, but it's a safe way up. Continue to up. Can't deal with the Lucky Cave right now. Going to need to avoid that one. Stream spread means we can't fight enemies unless we're at close range. Alright. Don't need that. That's definitely not necessary. Okay, that's the cave, or the Holy Mountain entrance even. Also noticed for a second there. Yeah, we don't get sounds from this wand anymore. I swear it had sounds before. Hear them for a split second after I fire. Lava pit, that could have been dangerous. Luckily, I was just about to move and it came in. Well, back up into where we need to go. Want to keep it fine for actually doing stuff, like wand editing. So, black hole into probably up here, should be safe. Yeah, this is where the mighty duck spawned earlier, so that's fine. We've not messed anything up with the black hole. Take the health, might as well on the way up. Not too different always cast modifiers through mountains. It might not have been the best plan. I'm not getting any more modifiers or anything. Oh, I burst one of them. You know what that means? Healthier. Healthier means I need to drop this potion. I didn't drop it in time, did I? Well, we got a little bit. So now we're in here. We do need to get more black hole charges. Go up and pick this. Ah, hey Meme King. What have you done? Spawned a wand. Rule of wand spawning I've made for myself is a wand in slot 4 I will always have as the chat's wand they give me. Whether I use it or not depends on if it's any good, but it does essentially mean I'm down a wand slot and you get free reign over what it is. Now, I've got an interesting run going on where toxic sludge has been turned into healthium, so you may have been confused for a second there upon seeing this pool of healthium. Can assure you, everything's fine, it's how it's supposed to be working. So to hope this actually gets filled. It's apparently got oil. It's not great, but let's pick it up, keep on going. The audio is definitely bugged at some point though. Okay, give me a second. Save and quit. I'm gonna leave, come back in, and that should hopefully fix the audio. Okay, continue. Yep, it's been picked up, that's working now on stream. There we go, we have sound yet again. More black holes. Did I take that over this? It's a lovely wand, that. Always cast of homing as well. I want more black holes. We need more black holes. Do we need more black holes? Yeah, we do, don't we?
dropped bomb on me, I did see. So I am safe. What I'd like is to get into there. Let's do a little bit of digging. Fill up our healthium flask and get to the parallel world without much issue. Get rid of him. Well, let's jump in and drop this flask. There we go. That is all healthium. You know what? Let's get rid of this until it's no longer got a mixture. That's water gone. That's oil gone. Okay, jump back down, drop potion. Healthium and water again. No, that's fine. We can have water. Now we've got a full healthium flask. Noah, we don't need that. Orbiting arc we don't need. He's got a wand. Anything good on it? No, he doesn't. Well, back to moving directly up we go. Oh god, no, that how could you? How could you? You deserve to not have your enemy work. You deserve that. I still don't know what the enemy's supposed to be. That happened to a few earlier. We need more black holes, we really do. If I could get a regular black hole, I'd definitely take it. Because then you can just switch in and out of this wand. Black holes on it. I'm going up. I'm not looking for black holes. That's, oh god, that could have been dangerous. That was a potion of acid. Christ, god, that would not have been fun. It already isn't fun. I've set myself on fire mildly. Improve wands. What way is this improved? Various ways. Nothing in particular. More healthium about. Need any snipers in there? What have you done? Spawn the bomb down there. There goes that person. We polymorphed into X, that's up there. We need to use a black hole. There's a lot of Lego about though. And I think there should be an enemy somewhere. No. Don't seem to like PC Lab. Don't seem to get your enemy when you're in there. Gods are very angry. Yeah, I am aware. That's for future me. And I believe that's a healing homunculus. Either healing or it's laser. Okay, it's a laser. It's not healing me. No, never mind, it did now. Any black holes about? Okay, we'll leave him for a minute. He tries to take out those fish, he's just going to make an entire pool of healthium. Look at that. He's gone now, but that is amazing. Okay, I think we leave that spell refresh. I want to leave a few about the place. Okay, now black hole again. I have the wrong one to equip damage, but spell refresh anyway now. I mean, you spawned one in just as your other one died on you.
Sadly, you weren't the best timed. Okay, you know, I want my tentacle wand back. Can't you find a good wand among these ones? How many enemies in such a go to spawn on me? You've got so many. I don't know how you've got so many channel points. Between these, we need to have a non-shuffle one, don't we? Do I just break my rule at this point? I could, you know. I'm going to stick by it. We're keeping one slot 4 as the wand I get given by chat. Up we go. Continually up. Apparently that black hole went very far. What would be nice is if I had a portal to the east or something appear in the votes and you were actually kind to me. And then I remembered not to jump in the going out in portals. Chances of that happening are very slim though, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. Do have a wand there, nothing too interesting. Just keep on heading up. Potion of whiskey. Tempting to take it, but I could just do this instead. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, matter eater. Okay, that's a good one. That'll help me get up nice and quickly. I also can barely see, my screen's gone a bit fuzzy. Oh dear. Maybe drinking all that alcohol was a bad idea. Although we do almost have these two timers synced up, just entirely by coincidence. It's always nice to see. Is that my Lucky minion I just saw over there? I swear I saw something which looked like the Lucky minion just fly across the screen, because he's left me a while ago. Oh no, we've got Big Worm. I don't want Big Worm. Also, I lost an awful lot of health just there, don't know how. Oh well, got a healthium, that's it. Get some healing in. Well, we've got the healthium creature, lovely. Does Frank just want a hug? Because if so, I could entertain the idea, I guess. Where is he? I'll have to wait for him to appear. Get rid of them for now, got enough health in about. Any big worms? No. Sadly, I don't think they do just want hugs. No, we do have a big worm. There we go, extra health. Quickly pause the game, so just noticed my computer taskbar was still in the thing. There we go. Taskbar no longer shows up when I hover over the bottom of the screen, so that's good. I mean, I just wanted to steal his heart is all. It's hardly anything that bad, is it? I mean, usually it's not used in that context, but still. Okay, that's us got our way up. Do we have any more black holes? No, we do not. I mean, I didn't have to kill him. You're wrong there. I do feel a bit mean. How dare you make me feel like I was being mean to him? I know Frank's a lovely guy usually, but still. Alright,
Oh, you've given me a chest. I will say, chests can occasionally be mimics. I did have, I believe, last run, one of the chests that spawned in was a mimic with the leggy mutation. That was an interesting one. Ooh, barrel of health there. There we go. That's a good bit of healing. That more health there? Is that acid? I think that's health there. Just need to blow it up, come on. Actually, I need to hit that thing. Ah, never mind, it's just not to explode hard enough. Well, continuing to the surface I go then. What orbs can I get while I'm going around? Okay, this one I've already ruined, so that's fine. We'll get the orb by the lavatory. I change my ones over. I can get the one from the orb room and beat the boss with relative ease using this. So yeah, I need to go up one more level. Then this is where I need to go one level below this, I think. Oh well. Do that. Now got my way out. Some healthy I'm falling in. Got the spell refresh. Yeah, I'm not going to do the orb room, I don't think. None of these are black holes, so we'll leave them be. Bunch of healthy about here. And some lovely ducks. I hope nothing bad happens to them. You can use Healthium to put yourself out if you're on fire. A good thing to remember if you're in a bit of a pinch. I'm sure it's something that shall always be useful in Noita. Being able to put yourself out with Healthium. I need to learn acid and fire, it's the rules. Yeah, to the lava lake, we'll get the orb in there first. That's a nice easy one to say I'm able to get. It's because Toxic Sludge through Fungal Shift got turned into Healthium. Because Fuke told me, and this might be something you'd be interested in doing yourself, is if you do Fungal Shift while holding a potion of something in your hand, there's a small, well not a small chance, it's 75% chance that the Fungal Shift will turn something at random into whatever's in the potion you're holding. So for example, I could have turned things into water potentially if I held that, polymorphine if I held that, or Healthium if I had a bottle of Healthium, which I had a small amount from Healthy Rain. Yeah, it's safe to say we mildly broke it. Definitely cheated. But cheating is more than fine. You're wondering, by the way, why I need to put a message with the redemption thing. It's because for some reason the game doesn't recognise it if there isn't a message. Should be in there, I believe. Damn, it was higher up. Out of practice with this. There goes Emerald Tablet, apparently. A little pixel of it left. And out of curiosity, no, that doesn't dig through that, it dig through lava. It does, you know. So this can't just get rid of any liquid. Ooh. Yeah, having that out when bombs appeared. That was mean of you. cannot believe you. Caught me off guard. If only there was some way to heal up nearby. Alright, I'll see you in a minute then, Mika. I should fill up on more water while I'm around. Because water is running low in this flask. There we go. Let's find some health here. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, there's health just down there. Got completely doused in it, so yeah, there we go. Full health. Well, up to the surface we go. There are another 3 I can easily get, 4 I could potentially get. 5 if I want to risk the orb room. That seems a bit risky, that. Do I need to try and find my way through into parallel world? It's currently the biggest issue. Lots of health, and potentially I need to get a matter eater. I'm still going to look at some ones up here though, because there is a chance you can get black hole in the first level unless you've changed it. Caught some fire there, that's fine. I have water, there's plenty of health in the bounds. You know what, yeah, I can get the one over to the far right of this area. Far left even. Far right would be the orb room. Another one. Doesn't look like one which should have black hole. It isn't, that's fine. Oh, spell refresh. Perfect. I can just do that then. Get a spell and jump it. That spell refresh has definitely come in handy. You know, it isn't worth getting the orb from far left. It could be too much a hassle. We're getting close to when I'd like to try and wrap up the stream as well, so I'll avoid that. I'll go to the desert, beat the desert temple boss, and that'll likely be the end there. Might keep going a little bit longer if I can find something interesting to do, which you've added in the update. Because there are a few things that have been added in which I haven't seen yet. I don't quite know where they all are. Apparently there's a few new biomes. On fire again. Hardly great. New ones. It's actually good. I mean, for this floor, very much, but in general, no, not really. Well, time to do some flying. Another orb in there, that's a nice easy one. There we go. Might as well take the emerald tablet. In fact, no, never mind, I can't bring it with me just yet. Well, to the desert. What on earth is this? It's an odd generation, isn't it? Okay, in the desert. There's the temple. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Here it is. Need to beat the boss in here. Do that, we get ourselves some spells, get ourselves an orb, and I believe a health increase. Not top up, an increase. Dear Apocalypse shouldn't be too bad. I will get rid of him though in case we open the temple up. We've got an eye below. We do have an eye. There's something I can do here? I don't think there is. I throw the eye down. No. Ah well. Back into here we go then. Let's fight the Desert Temple boss. Then next time we'll try and get to Parallel Worlds. Unless... You know what, I'll try and get to Parallel Worlds this stream. That'll be a nice point to end off at. I'll likely go to the Parallel World East. Probably the easiest. I am already in the desert, so it's not too far. Okay, somewhere around here then is the boss. You need to be careful, you can't come across some dangerous enemies in this, but seemingly there aren't any of them. Wait, no, never mind down there. Do want to get rid of him before we do the boss fight. Just to be safe. One of those caught me off guard, that could be the end of the run. Anyone down here we need to get rid of? Just a bit of fire around just to be safe. Anyone up there? Over there? No, we seem to be safe to fight. No one's going to come in and surprise me. Well, now we just wait. Ah, hello an archer. See ya. An interesting run going this time. We're relying on always casts. We've also got a tentacle wand. Also, these guys should be spitting out healthier along with their shots, so long as it's toxic sludge in here, which goes out normally. This toxic sludge has been fungal shifted to healthier, which, as everyone can tell you, is a very nice thing. This one, Earth? Random static projectile spell. Why does that come with a black hole as image? Freezing gaze. No, we're not going to make use of that, I don't think. Well, more health. That's good. Mess of all wands. They've not been shuffled. I think that one might be broken. Let me go and take that one off. Surprising amount of these things have broken since there's been the update. That mess of all wands was broken. That must have been a random one that shot picked. I wasn't paying attention. Regardless, I'm about to try and get to Parallel World. Also, you can use channel points to spawn enemies or potions or all sorts on me. If that is what you fancy. I would say advise against it, but I've got on because it's just more fun having the randomness there. You do have a slight cooldown on them, however. You need to wait a minute before you can activate one of them again. Can't do anything too fancy. They're not looking as powerful as I would have liked for this. Don't need to hope I don't die going through to Parallel World. Spawned a homunculus. What have you spawned? No you've done bomb curse. Okay, that's fine. I can just sit here. If ground below is not going to be in a good condition, is it? I need to go down and check. Let's have a look. What's happened? Yeah, it's just a big hole. We reached the edge of what I'd assume is renderable terrain. Yeah, this one... Let's see, is it enough to get through on its own? I think we might need to go back for a spell refresh. Because there's more rendering above and below than there is to the sides. So I do need to try and follow it. Yeah, no, this isn't going to work. We need more black holes. Or potentially matter eater. You're a bush, aren't you? And you've spawned enemies, I don't know where they've appeared. Might have immediately murdered them accidentally, I am sorry. But we do have big worms. Big worms, I believe, can dig through this rock. Bad idea. We can dig through it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna murder them. I would have liked to have used them somehow to get through, but yeah, it's not good. I have noticed what's in the vault though. I had a brief check before I ran away. There's one thing you could give me, which means I get through right this minute. It's not Earthquake. Option 1 lets me get to a parallel world, option 4 kills me. I think I know what you're gonna do, so I'm gonna run. Trying to get out this way. There we are. Can't believe it. Oh, you've done option 1. I'm worried to go back in case you change it last minute. I am worried. You can't change it now, that's too close. Got Master Eater, let's go. Now's probably the best chance I've got of getting through. I do have recoil, potentially dig myself a small pit, just fire. We need to get through Cursed Rock's biggest concern. Does Master Eater no longer get through Cursed Rock? It doesn't. They've changed it. Damn. Okay. We are going to need to have Black Hole then. We'll clear out the space, we can actually do a bunch of digging. That should be more than fine. We'll keep digging though, I've got some left. There we go. Nice space. But we can't get through. Cursed Rock be broken with that? No, it can't. I'd imagine large explosives wouldn't do it, would they? Surely large explosives wouldn't do anything. Oh, it got explosive immunity. Well. That doesn't work, and I almost murdered you accidentally. Which would have been rather mean. Why is there another explosion there? Okay. Back we go then. It's gonna be a fun short while getting this all sorted. Oh, I really wish there was an easier way to get back. If you just have like a item or something in your hand you can use. Put it down, kick it, makes a portal to the start of the game. That would be amazing to have. It's just an item. But for now, I guess we're just stuck flying around with our ducks. Or in fact, run out of black holes. That seems to be murdering you. So maybe not the best idea. Not the best flight either. Let's play the flute and get the right song, yeah. I mean, technically you're not wrong. But it's a bit much, to be honest. I might need to give up on parallel worlds. Don't think I'll be able to get in there as I am. Also, the audio has bugged. Like, we're currently not getting any sounds from the wand. And the game's stuttering as well, so I'm a bit concerned. Also very concerned about what he just picked up. Oh. Nice bit of healing. Looks like the Homunculus is getting some as well, which will very much be good for him. Still don't have sounds working quite as they should be. I have broken it somewhat. Always cast Black Hole would be amazing. What on earth is that? Just a rainbow. There was just liquid rainbow apparently in the game. Hearty porridge. What? I'm confused. I don't get it. I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? I've burnt up the porridge. Oh no. Yeah, I could go to a tower and get always cast nukes. It's a lot easier said than done though, getting to the tower. Is there an easy way to get to the tower? I don't think there is. I think the best way to get into the tower is go down, do the Wizard's Den or whatever it's called. Yeah, we currently do not have audio working as it should. Yeah, if we do the Wizard's Den, we can get to Wizard or to the actual tower through there. Good point. Temple of Art has a teleporter, doesn't it? I keep forgetting that exists. The game's actually crashed now, by the way. Poor Noita. I've put it through a lot. I have put it through an awful lot. The audio died a while back. Still had a few sounds, so I thought it was fine. My game's not muted, don't worry. Oh, no, now's not a good time to spawn a bomb. Luckily, I've got explosion immunity. The game's actually returned. Not happy, I'm going to need to restart it again, haven't I? Okay, save and quit. We're gonna need to see if this works. Yeah, there we go. Poor Noita. It is really not enjoying today's stream. I've gotten something which it's not happy about. I want to say that it's not happy with the concentrated light. Seems that's why it's not having fun. Maybe I just need to fire it in shorter bursts. Oh no, that's not a good one to do. How dare you, it's dog frog, I'm just gonna call you. It's dog. That'll be a good enough way for me to address you. Got thunderstones at some point. You're just chucking slime at me as well. You're working together in harmony to murder me. It's not appreciated. Fact. I've got an idea.
not a good idea, but I've got an idea. I've got enough money that I could go down to hell, get one of the Greek letter spells. I go to hell, get a Greek letter spell, get the right one, I believe, is it Gamma I want? I'll need to check. It's not Phi? No, Phi isn't it. Yeah, I need just various ones will work, to be honest. I think Alpha might be the easiest. Then we can get infinite as far as we need. Anyway. Black holes, which I think's the way to go. Well, what have you done? You've spawned more enemies. That's actually a dangerous one. Got them gone. That's worrying. There's worms about to come around. Should be able to get some health from them. There goes the worm. Disintegrate it, because that's what concentrated light does. Well, concentrated light doesn't go through water. Something you do need to keep in mind if you ever use it. Oh. Well, there goes our lucky friend again. I don't understand why you'd ever take the lucky initiative. It's good early on, that's about it. I can't justify the reason I took it with me. Got a way down. That's fine. Yeah, let's just keep going down. You've redeemed one of the quacks. Perfect. I believe that one's supposed to be a haunt. There's various noises you can make though. If something goes incredibly wrong, you've always got Titanic on the flute. Or our hearts will go on, I believe the song's actually called. I should have paid attention, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would have been the sensible thing to do. Okay, so how am I going to get to hell? I haven't actually thought this through, have I? Okay, I'm potentially just going to end the stream in a minute. I really have not thought this through at all, have I? What do I do to get to parallel worlds? Got worms swimming through Hellfield. That's interesting. Big worm down there. I think I've just disintegrated them. Extra max health. Grab that. It'd be easier to go to Sky, yeah, because I've got a flight mod. That doesn't get me to parallel world. I'm wanting to get lots of perks and just explore everything. Get all the perks, that'd be lovely. I don't actually know what I'm aiming for, to be honest. You know what? I'll let everyone in the chat decide. Whenever I do my next stream, what should I aim for? Now, I could aim to get to the moon and do something fancy up there. That's definitely something I could do. Death? I mean, it won't be the goal, it will likely happen though. Yeah, I can get to the moon, that's doable. Potentially I'll go through the Lucky layer, that could be interesting. Last time I did that I had invisibility, so I managed to avoid things. I also had the venomous curse, so I was able to just essentially cheat my way through. But no, I've not done the Sun Quest. I might try and do that. That sounds like it could be interesting. I'd definitely be up for giving it a shot. More importantly though, my cat's currently wanting strokes, so I think that is a good sign I should end the stream. Because it's just woken up and it is desperately wanting pats. So I appreciate the two of you showing up. It's good to see familiar faces around. I do hope if anyone watches the VOD they also enjoy it. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time. I hope until then though that you'll enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever it may be for you. And yeah, bye for now.